2013 is coming to a close, and with that comes a brand new year of brand new sci-fi movies to be excited about. So we have 6 movies we're going to talk about today, the first of which being Jupiter Ascending.
I feel I have you at somewhat of a disadvantage.
Is that because you kidnapped me?
Some lives will always matter more than others.
It's coming out in summer of 2014. That's the information we have so far.
July 18th.
July 18th. Thank you, Andrew. And it's coming from the Wachowski siblings.
Yes.
Now. Yeah.
Yes. So this has obviously a lot of elements similar to The Matrix. I saw Fifth Element a little bit in there.
It seems to be a very broad story. Obviously, they're dealing with a lot of stuff that deals with like the entire universe or galaxy, in which there's sort of a hierarchy of planets, and Earth is actually on the bottom rung of it.
Yeah, how did you like hearing that we're from an underdeveloped world?
I think that's kind of interesting.
We're not the top of the food chain. This sucks. But
well, Mila Kunis is.
she is. Only her. In real life and in the movie.
So again, we get a story where like some unassuming person is the one, the most important person for all of humanity, and they need to go through a fantastical adventure to fulfill their destiny.
Yes.
I kind of got a little bit of a Snow White vibe from it in that.
You mean Snow White and the Huntsman?
No, just the classic Snow White story. Not in terms of beauty, but in terms of power. The queen of the universe feels threatened by Jupiter, who apparently is like the successor to the throne.
She's the fairest of them all.
It's got a good cast. I love Sean Bean. I hope he doesn't die.
He
really
always
early.
dies. Don't even play like that. Let's move on to our next movie. It's called The Edge of Tomorrow, starring Tom Cruise.
No matter what I do, it's as far as you go.
Why does it matter what happens to me?
This is not the end. Your favorite thing. This comes out in June of 2014, and it is based on the Japanese manga All You Need Is Kill. If you want to spoil the whole movie for yourself, go read the manga. And it comes from director Doug Liman. So
yeah,
this
I'm
is really
super excited for this movie. It's like the premise is like Groundhog Day meets Gears of War, and
Source Code.
And Source Code. Yeah. But I've always been a big fan of the sort of mind-bendy science fiction movies that deal with repeating action, like Run Lola Run, Source Code, Groundhog Day.
So what I've gathered is Tom Cruise is stuck in some kind of time loop, and this is an ability he's gained from whoever their enemy is. I believe they're called the Mimics, and Emily Blunt used to have this power, and she understands what's going on.
That's kind of the impression that I get. Yeah. There's a part in Groundhog Day where Bill Murray says maybe God doesn't actually know anything, he's just been around long enough, and I kind of get that vibe from this, that maybe that by the action of repeating over and over and over again, that Tom Cruise is becoming a better soldier until he is eventually a super soldier.
Best soldier. I mean, weapon.
I never thought that I would be really attracted to a woman in a giant mech suit, but holy shit, does Emily Blunt really pull that off?
I disagree with you.
No, I think she looks
I think
awesome.
she looks beautiful. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I disagree with you being disinclined to being attracted to a mech suit. Because I am all about that. Let's move on to Interstellar, coming from Christopher Nolan. It's due out in November. There is a trailer out for it now. It is a bootleg trailer, but it is appearing with the Desolation of Smaug.
Yes.
Smaug.
Well, probably by the time we finish cutting this, there will be a trailer online.
Yes, it will not be bootleg.
Pulls into port for the last time.
Or perhaps we've just forgotten that we are still pioneers, that we've barely begun, and that our greatest accomplishments cannot be behind us, because our destiny lies above us.
Christopher Nolan. I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. I loved, especially of his original movies. I think he did a good job with the Dark Knight trilogy, but Memento, Prestige,
Inception.
Inception. Totally awesome. I'm very interested to see what he will do with a space.
Were you able to gather
adventure.
what the basic plot of this is?
No.
Because I wasn't either. Okay, I don't feel bad anymore.
But in defense of the trailer, when I first saw the trailer for Inception, I had no idea what it was about either. And even I knew that it was
about that.
blonde and cities folding on itself, and it just looked interesting and awesome, and I trust Christopher Nolan to give us an entertaining experience.
So at the very least, visually stunning.